right. So, how did violent, destructive behavior become black culture, in your opinion?
I'm not really quite sure how it became part of our culture. With the question, how the question is really tailored, it's only right if you really understand the true nature of white America and black America. One of us has to be the burden bearer. Unfortunately, it happens to be black skin. So any arena that we feed or benefit the agenda, then that's what it is. So violent nature leads to penitentiary, right? And in both arenas, we are satisfying the agenda of, white supremacy, or I don't know, there's a better word for it than that. People tend to get offended when you hear the word supremacy, meaning that white is supreme or whatever. It just so happen that they have a foothold on the way things are right now, and to be white is right, to be black is wrong, and that's everything that phrase encompasses is everything that works outside of it, from words to laws to images to placement in neighborhoods to education to anything that people need to be better. And that's one of the aspects that white supremacy would definitely fuck around and fuck over. You know what I mean? So,
Okay. All right. Next question. Why do you think so many black people are violent towards each other?
All right. They like to say that we are violent towards each other, but that's not really the case, right? Everybody is violent towards everybody. Like, the fact that they got a black-on-black crime, but you never hear white-on-white crime or any other kind of crime, let you know that the powers that be, who it may concern, shit like that, whoever those people are, is the same people that's creating this narrative, right? The black people killing black people. You don't hear it in any other thing, but you only hear black killing black, but it's white killing white, it's Chinese killing Chinese, is whoever is about proximity, is about all this type of shit other than black on black. But the fact that you say, damn, police officer, why the fuck is you killing me and getting the fuck away with it? And you say, hey man, you guys killing each other anyway. And that's the way
it's a way to justify.
For his white ass to walk the fuck away. Nope. Bring your ass the fuck back, get the fuck answered, and get, off with your fucking head, man.
Right.
That fucking mullet you over here rocking when you over here killing people over some bullshit, man. These motherfuckers are they claim they're afraid. How can you be?
But I just still need to know, like, why would you say that they are violent towards each other? What would be the root reason? Like the
root reason.
Yeah.
The root reason. All right. This is a lot of black people got all right. Even though we look down on our skin, we can see black skin, but inside of that mind as judging your skin, as saying, oh, I'm light, or I'm bright, or I'm dark, or whatever, is you're actually a white person. You could tell. Don't get mad. You could tell by the freedoms of money, or the freedom of how black people act after they are free from money, right? Now you see them buy Polo, Gucci, they'll move in these areas, they would eat in these areas, they would drive certain cars, they would act like they bad and bougie and all that. You know what I'm saying? Even though they niggas, like, you know what I'm saying? You don't even know no better, bruh. Like, you just don't know no better, bruh. And it just looked like a bunch of sugar poured on top of a bunch of shit. Like, end of the day. So we can just keep it a buck when we see it. Like, and white people love to see it. We love to see it. And end of the day, that's just what it is, man. It just can't run from the fact. You know what I mean? And then they love to show you a bunch of niggas with some money, so that way at the end of the day they can say, you niggas don't need help. You niggas don't need no whatever. Look at you niggas making it rain. Look at her bending it over. Look at this at the third. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, how are we gonna help them when you not asking for help for real? When you throwing money, you know what I'm saying? When you wasting money, when you burning money, when you getting plastic surgery to look like what? You know what I'm saying? So, end of the day, man, this shit is just what is we have been designed to do. We have been cultivated as niggas without a culture, without a without anything that's real to benefit the longevity of being African, point blank, period, unapologetic.
Unapologetic. We got it. We got it. All right, I got one more for you. I want to know, from your point of view, how does the feminist movement negatively affect the black family?
The feminist movement. All right. Any movement that is gender specific is going to affect the household, period, right? For me to say that I'm male and I run the household, that's wrong. And for you to say, hey, I'm female and I run the household, that's wrong. The fact that we need to come together as one. I am no greater than you, or you're no greater than me. And that is the plight of everything that is opposite of everything. You know what I'm saying? So day and night doesn't feel that it's greater or better. There is a necessity for both of them to be, right? So at a certain amount of time, daytime shines. Certain amount of time, nighttime shines, right? And, no pun intended and all that, right? Boom. So the same thing. In a household, should be a male figure and it should be a female figure. And once we are both complete individuals, we can now raise a better and healthier child, right? But if I'm incomplete and you are incomplete, or we are whatever, and trying to raise a child as a reflection of these things that's going on between me as the male and you as the female, you see what I'm saying? Could easily and always affect the upbringing of a child. You know what I mean? So with that being said and done, what was the question again? Because I like that one. I'm going to conclude it properly.
The question was, how does the feminist movement negatively affect the black families?
Right. So they highlight the feminine, right? They would all right, naturally for a male, we would have to provide and protect, right? In forests or in the jungle, we would kill animals, we would hunt. The more proficient I am as a hunter, the better I am as a mink, right? Now is money, right? So now they will find ways to give the female more money than the male. The female could more likely step into a wage ready, family ready, family wage ready job / career, as opposed to the black male. The black male would now slide into a job which is like a part-time job, which is like the money he brings home, whether he's working full-time or not, will be equivalent to a high school kid. You see what I'm saying?
But in retrospect to the actual movement of
all that, it's all worked in there. It's all worked in there. None of this stuff is broken down and compartmentalized,
right?
Like it's just independently affecting the whole. Everything is affecting the whole. If that question is an arrow directed to the whole, like, you know what I'm saying? And then when you zoom in on that arrow, you can see what that arrow entitles. But as a whole, that is just a slice of everything they're using to diminish and break black unity, black pride, black. And I don't even want to use the word black, because black is just a color, and black is not have the political backing that it needs in order to be respected and demand the type of stuff that African needs. So African will be the new word instead of black, as opposed, because African has a language, an identity, a culture, a diet, all the stuff it takes in order for it to be politically sound. Black is just a color. It's absent of everything that is. You know what I mean? So when you pick these things and you want to claim it as your political identity, make sure that it has everything that it takes in order to have a political footing. Every other culture that has political footing also makes cars, also has a nuke, also is in the stock of currency exchange. You understand what I'm saying? So Africa, which is one of the second biggest continents, and for it to have no army, for it to not to produce a car, for it to not to be on the currency exchange, for all that stuff should let you know that this is a direct, systematic attack from our pale, pasty back counterparts. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what
not pasty back.
Yeah, pasty back. Yeah, I don't want to throw their little small genitalia in there, but let's throw that in there too.
All right, well, I got one more for you. How are black people the most superior race? And then we're going to, you know what I mean, we're going to be a little positive on the black people, you know what I mean, pro-black. From your aspect, what do you think that black people are the most superior race from your aspect?
From my aspect, everybody that shares the earth with black people, anybody that competed, that watched, seen, heard, there's no way that you can't not know that we are better, right? So with that said, that inch for inch, pound for pound, year for year, minute for minute, we are better, right? And anything you let us in, we are better. Basketball, boxing, tennis, any arena that we get into, we're going to own it. We're going to show you that we are better, even intellectually, not just physically, even intellectually, right? That makes us a direct threat to everything. And when you are rocked to sleep, right? Black people rock to sleep because we are unaware of the power that we yield, right? And the people that dictate the standard, the people that write the dictionaries, the people that make something like that deem something luxury, that deem this neighborhood the suburbs and deem this neighborhood the projects. You see what I'm saying? That the people that are in control of that, they are aware. And this is why they had to create that as a means to keep it equal. Because if I feed you the same thing that I feed my son, then I wouldn't be here. So I got to feed you some bullshit. I got to feed you I got to keep you uneducated. I got to keep you interested in some more other shit. Because the minute that you start to worry about the same thing I'm worrying about, then there's no need. Then I'm gone. So he has to create a religion. He has to create money. He has to create classism. He has to create luxuries. He has to create you can't have, I can have type of thing. So that way you would just be yearning for those things only. But the minute we conquer all of that and we get in there and we occupy the fashion, the money, the whatever else, and we get freed from religion, from race, from money, we get to that point, what do you say then? What can you do then? What am I now? I'm something else. I'm a threat. I have to go. You're going to kill me. You understand what I'm saying? And that's why you have to keep me possessed with diamonds and name brand and fame and all this other shit. You know what I'm saying? But the real people that really run this shit, and the minute any black skin get to that, see that behind the scenes and really see enough of behind the scenes to the point where they say, yo, I could do that. I want to get behind there. Let me do that for my folks, though. I'm not going to do that for y'all. I'm going to do that for mine, though. Bow, get him out of here. Bow, rape charge. Bow, he's dead. Bow, whatever, and he's out the fucking way, man. This shit is the industry. Once you hit industry, that is dumb. That is the white dick here to fuck the purity of anything that's real that we create. Whether, what you call it, hip-hop, or food, or dying. I don't give a fuck, man. Anything you could put money on, that white dick come honing in on it. And they get in on it, and it's over, man. It's over. They get in there, and life doesn't mean the same. Death doesn't mean the same. Pain don't mean the same, because it all gets monetized, it all gets privatized, it all gets auctioned off, and these motherfuckers buy it up, suck it up, and at the end of the day, this is what we left with. You know what I mean?
Okay. That's deep. One more question. From your perspective, why do you think that so many black people are being incarcerated or put in jail? Like, as far as their incarceration system?
That question is so big. You can't really just answer it like, you know what I mean? It's a composite of everything that leads us there. If I say is rap music, it'd be too general. If I say it's the lack of jobs, it'd be too general. But if I say is all the above, what would it do then? You know what I'm saying? But it's too many guns blazing at the same point for us to even know who shot who. You know what I'm saying? For us to even know who is the culprit. Like, it's everything. It's everything that I think that one of the biggest components, though, if I give you an answer instead of just dancing around or whatever, I think the biggest answer would be like rap music.
So you think rap would be the reason why so many black people are violent towards each other?
Hell yeah.
In what way?
Man, the word nigga kind of blurs the lines of when you close your eyes and you say the word nigga, who do you see, right? Don't even answer that question. When you close your eyes and you hear the word nigga and you hear the song that's going with it and it's telling you to do something to a nigga, you see what I'm saying? Who do you see? How easy is it to do, right? But when you meet a person, right, he may look like a nigga, but don't act like a nigga. You don't see that nigga when you close your eyes. You see what I'm saying? When you hear the word bitch and you meet somebody that may look like what you call a bitch, but is not acting like a bitch, when you say that word bitch, you kind of exempt that person from that word, right? So these words have a way of desensitizing and cloaking and masking the all, so that when you go in survival mode and you go out into this world of doors being closed, of mental health, of being bullied into being nothing. It's so funny how they use the words bully, right? Like don't bully me for wearing this hat, Kanye is saying, right? But meanwhile, white America has been bullying black America for the longest time ever. You see what I'm saying? And now we here at this time, and now they want to say bully. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense at all.